everyone, welcome back to another video. It's going to be a video covering the tropics for the Atlantic and Eastern Pacific. So, Atlantic and Eastern Pacific tropical update. And then I will be doing a United States weather tropical update that will mainly covering the flooding, rainfall, etc. that's going on there. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. By the way, guys, you guys didn't know that I have an interest in politics and government. You guys didn't know that because I've never told you before, but I'm going to start posting like political and government videos on my alt channel. I'll start posting on that tomorrow. I'll post on it daily, as well as I'll still post on this channel daily, and the link to that channel will be in the description. I'll start posting daily tomorrow, but I'll still post daily on this channel. So if you're interested in that stuff, the link will be in the description. Feel free to subscribe. First video will be out tomorrow night. Timestamps for when to skip to get tropical weather and when to skip to get to the USA weather update. The timestamps will be in the comments, and the description for the channel, the L channel, will be in the description. I will also put in the comments. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get started. Sorry for the long introduction. I just want to tell you guys that. So we have the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook here. We do see this area here, 60% chance of formation over the next 5 days. Over the next 48 hours, it's a 50% chance of formation. And there's this organized showers and thunderstorms near the Cabo Verde Islands. It's extending southeastward, and it's moving 15 to 20 miles an hour. But environmental conditions are going to be less conductive later this week. Then we have disturbance 2, 20% chance of formation in the next 5 days. And it's a forecast to emerge offshore into the eastern Atlantic in a day or two, and some slow development is possible. For the current cyclones, let's go to Hurricane Danielle, which is going to do a weird loop. Currently 75 miles an hour with a large tropical storm wind field, and it is supposed to drop below tropical storm force in around a day and become post-tropical in around 36 hours. Tropical storm watch is in effect for Bermuda and Hurricane Earl, second hurricane of the season. 80 miles an hour winds, and expected to become the first major hurricane of the season. Expect to get up to 125 miles an hour. Currently 70 miles an hour, but they had to do a special update for it becoming a hurricane. Post-tropical expected in 5 days. Current wind speed, arrival time, winds most likely we'll do is 5-day wind speed probabilities. Bermuda is in the 70 to 80 and the 60 to 70 as well. And that will keep getting higher. They're most likely going to get their tropical storm force winds starting around mid-Thursday. They will also likely get some rain and flooding potential from it. But mainly wind is the threat here. So, of course, it's mainly moving north right now, but then it's going to turn northwest. Northeast, I'm sorry about that. For some reason, there's no key messages on this, but I'm just saying flooding, surf/waves, heavy rainfall, sustained, and wind gust impacts on Bermuda are likely, mainly tropical storm force. It's still going to be past it. It's not going to direct hit it, though. K is triggering tropical storm warnings as well as hurricane watches in the Baja California Peninsula and tropical storm watches. California likely won't be affected. There's a lot of misinformation going on around about that right now. They are not going to get any effects, maybe some rain and flooding, but that's really it. And nothing too major. See, just a little rain. Nothing wind. Arrival time, winds most likely 5-day. Baja California Peninsula will likely start getting theirs around Wednesday, 8 a.m. It'll mainly be around Wednesday, 8 p.m. going to the center, and then they'll start to leave around Friday, 8 a.m. And you see there's pretty much nothing on California there. Go out to sea around Saturday, 8 a.m. For the rainfall potential, and because I don't need this, I guess, we have 6 to 10 inches of rain isolated with 4 to 6 inches scattered and 2 to 4 inches widespread. So definitely watch for flooding and landslides. Key messages. Heavy rainfall from K could lead to flash flooding, including landslides across portions of Baja California Peninsula and mainland northwestern Mexico through Friday. Tropical storm conditions are expected over portions of Baja California Peninsula, getting Wednesday morning where tropical storm warning is in effect. That is not California, United States. That's a part of Mexico, so don't get mixed up. Hurricane conditions are possible along portions of the west central Baja California coast on Thursday, where hurricane watch has been issued. Additional tropical storm watches and warnings for the northern Baja California Peninsula could be required later tonight and Wednesday, but not California itself. There's a lot of misinformation clearly here, the northern part here, but not California itself. Just emphasize that. If we look into the future for potential tropical cyclones, we see Earl, which total rainfall could bring around 5 inches to Bermuda, but mainly wind, of course. Then we do see something else forming, but that likely won't happen. And nothing in the Atlantic for the GFS. ECMWS tries to spin up a couple things in the Eastern Pacific, though. ECMWF being a little more realistic, passing near Bermuda. 24-hour. I'm not showing significant wave height because, we already know they're getting high surf. There's no need for most of these parameters. They could get up to an inch of rain according to ECMWF. And ECMWF does show a low near Leeward Islands, but then probably going out to sea like Earl. No threat to USA or anything, or mainland, anything like that. And then something in the main development region. Okay, so if you've watched through the whole video, great. If not, this is the timestamp where I will start the USA weather. So first of all, let's go to the Climate Prediction Center, and we're going to look at the U.S. Drought Monitor. And we'll just load this up. So currently, much of the eastern U.S. is not in any threat. Some of southeast Florida is in extreme, abnormally dry, with some in a moderate drought, a little bit. Some in the Carolinas, as well as widespread severe drought in the northeast, and some extreme drought. Along the west, around Texas and stuff, we're seeing many areas of extreme drought, as well as exceptional drought, widespread severe drought. So day one, we see the flash flooding possible northeast and Ohio. Then we're just seeing thunderstorms through the rest of the area. Fronts. So currently we're going to have some rain across the northeast. Wednesday, as well as Wednesday. A cold front going into the south, where we'll have some possible rain. Thursday, likely rain. Friday, likely rain as well. Widespread likely rain. And multiple days of that, we'll see. And chances of thunderstorms along much of the southeast. Excessive rain, much of the southeast and is in a marginal, as well as southern Texas. From southern Texas to Alabama all the way up to New Jersey, we're having a marginal tomorrow, day 3. A lot of the southeast, like Florida, parts of South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana, as well as a little bit in the northwest Rockies region. Northwest. A slight chance, experimental, day 4 of excessive rainfall, and day 5, some around California, because they could get a little rain, and some flooding, because they're in a drought from but not too much, and some in this region in the southeast. But I'm mainly watching this day 4 widespread slight risk area, because you see all of that rain. And if you're seeing how much rain, let's go to the days 1 to 7, where we see huge amounts of rain in this region, as well as some from K. While this is definitely not as much rain as the other regions, they could get some flooding, and also a lot of that is not from K. But most of it is. But they'll get some flooding, but no wind impacts. So you see major rainfall, and that what is triggering one of the pretty rare day 3 to day 3 and 4 15%, especially on day 4. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.